Right, hello, sorry, I'm so late. Dinner wasn't ready for a while, and I just finished eating, and I was setting stuff up. So today, we'll be working on the the arms. Hi, Tato, congrats on getting first. Hope you're doing all right. Hello, 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 hello. Sorry, the focus. Over here. Uh, so, we'll be working on the arms today, which I have cut out here. So we have the pink felt. That looks super blown out. There we go. Is that so bright? Goodness gracious. It's too dark. But I have the puppet arms, and I made little sleeve things to put over the arms like this to make it look like he rolled up his sleeves. But so we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. And I cut the pieces of the mouth plate right here, right here. Uh, just used the bandsaw in the garage to do that. Hi, Minari. Hi, hi. There we go. There we go. Please go follow Minari. Thank you for the water. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Mooney. Hope you slept well. It's good to see you on a non-ASMR stream. Hope you're doing all right. Um, so I have the mouth plate done. I am now just waiting for the glue gun to heat up. It should be plenty warm now. Um, so the plan is, these are two arms. I could sew it together like that. I could, but I'm dumb and I didn't think of that. So we're going to fold it in half like so, and then just sew it up here. Um, Also, I don't really have room to set up my sewing machine to do the arm, because if I did it that way, I'd want to use the sewing machine. But I just don't have room. But hi, Minari. Hi, Mooney. I hope you both had a good weekend. Hope you have a good start to your week. You are curious. So, that's the plan today. We're gonna glue the mouth plates in, and uh, start work on the arms. Oop, making a mess. So, oh, excuse me. So we've got him right here. Here's the guy. Here's our guy. It's fine. I'll pick fur off me later. So we're gonna glue the mouth plates in. Might fold him. Might drape him like this. We're gonna glue the mouth plates in, like so. Hope they're not too big. Hope they're not too large. I might need to trim some out of the middle here. Otherwise, yeah, I might need to do that. I don't have my big pair of scissors. I don't know if these can cut it. Literally. Oh, no, no, okay. Just trim some off here. But I'm glad to hear you're doing all right, Mooney. That just slingshot across my desk and it's on the floor now. But that should help a little. So we already sewed the body and the mouth. Um, yeah, so that's what we want to do. You can use cardboard for the mouth plate. This is just plastic from I cut with the bandsaw of some an old bin lid that I got at the secondhand store, or one of those stores that sells stuff that didn't sell at other stores, whatever those are called. Yeah, I'm gonna have to trim some of this because his mouth ended up being weird because when I sewed him, I sewed. I think it happened when I cut the fabric, maybe. But I sewed his chin into the seam, so this chin is higher. So his mouth's a little wonky, but it's fine. It'll work out. It'll work out. But it's good to see you, Minari and Mooney and Tato. Hope you guys are doing all right. Okay. I've already plugged in the glue gun, so it should heat up soon. It should be plenty hot at this point. Should be. Okay. So it should be fine. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you know, to fit. If I stretch it, it should. Sorry for the ad break. Man, it's already been 6 minutes. Oh boy. Okay, but I hope you guys are doing okay. Hope you guys having a good week. If you're watching the VOD, please feel free to put on your own music. I've used those like 12-hour long lo-fi compilations before, and we still got the VOD still got muted, so I also want it to be like straight, which this is supposed to help with, but you know, his mouth's so crooked because of the chin. I don't know. I don't know. So we're looking at it like this. Because my monitor's right here. I can't lay them straight like that. I might cut some off of here too, just to make it fit better. Because once I glue it in, I can't do that. Okay. That one didn't go flying. Put that in the garbage can. There's a garbage can behind me. I'm not just throwing it on the floor. Okay, I don't know if that was enough, but okay. I'm probably thinking about it too hard, but you know, I wanted to work. I also brought guacamole's laid over on my bed just to help me remember where to stop sewing on the arms, so I can put the stick, the dowel in there for his arm rods. Because I don't have that all written down. Okay, but it should be fine. Should be fine, I guess. All right. Stretch it like that. Okay. Let's glue the top one on. Let's glue the top one on. I want to make sure that they're straight and not crooked, because then that'll make them look even weirder. There's fluff everywhere. There's fluff everywhere. So I'm also gluing this side down because this side is smoother. This side is smoother than this side. This side is more of a grippy texture. It was really the first few puppets I made. I had a lid with like that the texture with like raised bumps, and that helps grip it a lot. These ones are still pretty smooth. If I were smart, I'd have gotten like a piece of PVC, cut it in half, and glued it on for a thumb hole. I could still do that later whenever I have small pieces of PVC tube. um, okay, so there's that one. This side is a little sharp still. I thought I trimmed this. Oh, right, I cut them. And these are sewing scissors. I should not be using these scissors for this, but it's all I have access to right now. Okay. There we go. Thank you for sticking through the ad break. Thank you. Hope you guys are doing all right. But it's good to see you guys. Hope you had a good weekend. Okay. Now there's bits of plastic all over my desk. Okay. All right. I'm just hesitating because I don't want to mess it up, but you just got to do it. Okay. All right, this should be fine. Should be fine. You know, he's already not perfect, so. And I'm trying not to be a perfectionist. All right. So, should be plenty warm now. We just kind of go, maybe, glue, glue, hello. Oh, I think the gun's backed up. I don't know how to fix that. Okay. No? All right. Huh. Look, if we turn the stick around. Also, probably bad to do this. Glue in there. I think it's because I left it plugged in. I was irresponsible and I left it plugged in last time I used it. So I think the glue just got kind of goopy and doesn't want to like be good glue. Okay. Don't do this. Don't do this. Okay. My problem is that it's not extruding out this end of the gun. It's coming out back here. Okay. If I put, let's take this bit off. Go on. That doesn't want. Okay. Well. Yep. It's coming out the back of the gun. Ugh. Or maybe I just have to be patient. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's all coming out goopy back here. Well, that's embarrassing. Come here, stick. Why is it happening? Oh, goodness. Okay. I should probably just unplug it. I should probably unplug it. Okay. Oh, goodness. Forgive me. Excuse me. What is going on here? Yeah. Oh, that might be what's going on. I do have some. I have some pins. Okay. Ooh. I don't like. Okay. This is kind of so. I've got. I get my body likes making kidney stones. Okay, this is kind of gross, but I've um and the last one I had was too big, so I had to get it out. And they put a stent in my kidney. And when they took it out, I don't so anyway, um I don't like what this reminds me of. Uh okay. So it might have just been plugged up, maybe? Maybe? Okay. Man, I really hate hot glue stone. Yeah, that's ew, ugh. Come on. Well, it still works. The trigger still pushes the glue in. Hi, Lexi. I'm currently cleaning out my glue gun. I have a flashlight. But hi, Lexi. How are you? Yeah, I just did not like how that made me feel. Some people are into that kind of thing, putting things down there. They're weird. Okay. You were great. Thank you. Well, I'm glad you were great, Lexi. Okay. And then right here. How are you, Lexi? Hope you're doing all right. Come on. That's good to hear. Come here, glue. There we go. Okay. Should hopefully maybe be clean now. Hopefully. Yeah. Yep. I'm good. We were waiting since Friday for an album to come out, and it came out today. That's good. That's always exciting. Okay. Excuse me. All right. Put it back in. Okay, it's working now. Come on. Probably have to plug it back in now. Ooh. I might need to go get more glue too. Oh boy. And then we want to glue it enough. Come on. Come on. Okay, and we skillfully line it up and just push it in. There we go. I don't know if that glue's gonna stick. Nope, it hardened too fast. You didn't know? Honestly, what is okay. So how did you not know? And how does that make sense? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Well, that was a waste of that stick of glue. We might have to do this next time. I thought this would be nice and quick. We just glue it, but my gun got plugged up. It is Monday. It is Monday. And now all the pieces are coming together. What do you mean? What do you mean? I've had the tag forever on the streams. Oh, my voice cracked there. Fruity. Come on, glue. Okay, well, I need to plug it back in now. Hopefully this is going to be enough glue for both sides. I hope. You're the one that said that. You said that. You said that. My goodness. Why you bully me? Why you bully me? Alright, that's clean enough. Okay, I'm gonna deactivate the camera and plug the gun back in. Oof. I'm still here. I am still here. Okay. You're going to bed? Good night, and Tato. Good night. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Okay. Alright, it's leaking. It's leaking. Come on. I should have waited longer. I should have waited longer. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Oh, Lexi! Lexi! My word! It took me a second. Remember what we were talking about? Okay. Did that stick? No. None of this stuck. Come on. You're plenty hot enough. You just have to be fast. Okay. Hopefully that's not crooked. Hopefully that's not crooked. His mouth might just be crooked. It's fine. I'm supposed to thank you, Lexi. Thank you. Give me a second. I gotta blow my nose. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. This isn't gonna be enough glue. This isn't gonna be enough glue. Come on. Come on. Well, thank you, Lexi. I appreciate that. Thank you. I I shaved them today. This afternoon. So I hope so. It's okay. It's all right. That's yes. You're fine. You're fine. Come on. Okay. That's acceptable. I think that's the best we're gonna get. Would like to put some more down here though. Hi, Circle. We're doing okay. I'm trying to glue this frickin' puppet's mouth plate in. But my glue gun was being difficult. Ouch! Oh, oh. I was stuck to the God. Wisps of glue. Is a bear. That's okay. That's how VTubers work. That's how VTubers work. But hi, Rengoku. Hi. How are you? How are you? Excuse me. Okay. Okay, that one's in. Shoot! No, I glued the right side. I glued the right side. I'm not an idiot. I glued the right side. 'Cause- okay, it's like, oh, I have to turn this inside out. This is gonna be a. That doesn't make sense. Okay. Okay. Sorry if I was loud. Yep. I'm sorry, Circle. Oh. Lexi, I'm trying to be productive here. Okay, I definitely put those in crooked. I definitely put those in crooked. Um, Maybe that's just how his mouth is. That might just be how his mouth is. This is worse than the time you were told about Santa? I'm sorry to hear that, Circle. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. If I weren't streaming, I think it would have gone better. But it's not your guys' fault. That's on me. So I need to make this, trim this somewhere. All right. I'm good, Rengoku. I'm good. There you go, Lexi. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. There you go. Fan edits? I would be honored, but you guys don't see much. I don't know what there would be to edit. You know, this guy's gonna have some character for sure. For sure. Gonna have some character. Might trim this some more. What do you want? What? What are wimpy squats? What do you mean? What do you mean wimpy? Okay. That's better. Not great, but it's better. Yeah, that's pretty crooked. That's pretty crooked, and I don't think I can take this off. That's stuck on there. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Oh my goodness. Actually, oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, 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 shoot. Let's see. Probably the glue. Okay, that's working. That's working. I need, yeah, I used the table. Yes, I did. You know, I might need to do this off stream. I might need to do this part off stream. Ugh. Okay, I don't like that sound. But that's the glue coming off the plastic. It's not the fleece ripping. We're okay. We're okay. 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 We're all right. We're okay. You're all right, buddy. Man, is this what a puppet root canal looks like? All right. Well, I'm gonna put your mouth in off stream, okay? All right. I'm gonna do that on the table in the other room. Okay. Perfect. All right. Okay. That's fine. Now I need to. It's all over me. There's fur everywhere. Come on. Get off me. Get off me. Okay. Sorry about that. That's what an eventful 36 minutes this has been. Okay. All right. All right, Lexi. I'll redo your squats, okay? I'll do the squats again. I don't I don't know how squats are wimpy. Sure, but if I do, you can't redeem it the rest of the night. You were just joking? Okay. All right, if you say so. If you say so. Oh my goodness. It's just everywhere. It's everywhere. Gross. Yeah, fluffies. This fabric, this puppet fur sheds so much. It's crazy. That's what she said. Said what? It's all over me. I don't know who's worse. You or Brad. I don't know who's worse. Okay. Well, anyway, after a 36-minute diatribe into trying to do that, I probably didn't have enough glue. The other arm anyway. Let's do some sewing. Let's do some sewing. So I have two arms here. If I were like smart or wanted to be cool, I'd have cut these two and then like done this and then sewed these together. But I didn't. Thank you, Lexi. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Lexi. It's like I'm talking to myself. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we're going to pin this like so. And so up and down here, leaving a gap like right here. Like right here. To put the arm rod in. Like right here. So he can have an arm. Or a stick. So we can move his arms. And I have Alright. I have to stand up. I have to stand up. I have guacamole. I have guacamole with me. Purely just to see where I need to glue the stick in. But I think I could just intuit it. I think it would be alright. But here's what a puppet looks like if you guys weren't here 2 weeks ago. This is guacamole. He's just made of black felt. He's the first one I made with the current pattern I'm using. Hi Ninetail, hey Swear, how are you? Hope we're doing alright. This is guacamole. It's super blown out. I still can't really see him. This is guacamole. He does kind of look like a duck, but this is guacamole. Anyway, there you go. That's what finished puppet can look like. Or yeah, but this one. Oh, that's a cue. No, that's okay, Minori. That's okay. Thank you for stopping by. I hope I didn't just completely embarrass myself. I feel like I did, but anyway, I'll have to glue the mouth plate in later. Let's try to glue the mouth plate on, and I made a fool of myself. I feel like I did. Thank you, Knight. Thank you. Thank you, Minori. Please get some good rest. Please have a good rest of your evening. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the redeems. Okay. So pins. We'll do this one first. This is the left arm. This is the left arm. Now I'm using pink felt because I thought it would be fun to make his arms like this color, and then give him a sleeve, like he rolled his sleeves up or something. I thought that would be fun. We're gonna try it. I don't know if it's gonna look good, but we'll give it a shot. This stuff is so soft. It's like rabbit fur soft. I don't have a rabbit, but I've had rabbit fur, rabbit pelts I've got from like scout camp and stuff when I was younger. Okay. So we need to pin this. Goodness. I used a pink Sharpie to maybe not make it so obvious, but okay. We're gonna start on this end. So I think I want to pin it going this way, so I don't poke myself all the time. But hi, Nightingale. I hope you're doing alright, sweetheart. It's good to see you. Oh, this is the one with glue on it. That's the glue pin. Okay, that's pinned. And we'll pin here. It's okay, Chang. Thank you for being here. I hope school's not being too rough on you. Hope you're taking care of yourself, I hope. So trying not to poke myself here. Um anyway, I hope you guys have a good night. Thank you for bearing with me, no pun intended. Um uh yeah. I'll have to glue the mouth plate on another another time. Of course, it's got easier. That's good. I've been doing well. I'm doing good. Just can't stay up late tonight because I have to get up early tomorrow. And right here. Oh, I forgot to do Minari's stretch. Oopsie. There we go. Thank you for the hydrate and uh, stretch, Cheng. Cheng, I don't have any treats right now. I don't have any treats. I'm sorry. I don't have any right now. I don't have any. I'm sorry. Yeah, stretch. Oh, stand up and do it. I forgot to do Minari's stretch, I think. Okay. I already ate. But I'll probably have some more rice or something. Probably. Okay. Thank you for the redeems, Ching. Thank you, thank you. Okay. There we go. It is all pinned now. Okay. I'm gonna start on this end and work our way this way. String. Oh, right. That should be enough. Okay. All right. I think it was so that the I glued that mouth plate in so crooked because he was at an angle to me. So I think that's probably what happened. But you know, we all make mistakes. It happens, and you learn from it. So you don't do it next time. Okay. I'm glad to hear your course has been getting easier, Chang. That's good to hear. Yes, you try to. You try to learn from your mistakes. Yes, you try. You try. But yeah, if you're watching this live or with the VOD or on the VOD, please put on your own music, please, because it's gonna be me sewing and yapping about card games a bit probably. Um, Ended up finding a video of someone breaking down the rules for the VTuber card game, Gamer Subs, man. They call it a card game loosely, like the, it's it is Fancy War. Yeah, it is Fancy War. Um, which isn't great. Yeah, that one, the V card TCG. Um, and the you can the only products on the GamerSubs website that you could get. There's a booster box for $80 for 36 packs with 10 cards per pack, which is a pretty fair price. It's like $3 or something per pack. Not too bad. Pretty fair price. And a $40 playmat, which is I think quite a bit for a playmat. A deck box and some sleeves for like $10, which is fair for sleeves. Sleeves don't look terrible; they look pretty nice. Um, you gotta set your wall hurts. Oh well, I hope you have fun with them. Hope you have fun with them. They're honestly just glorified baseball cards with like a loose game attached to them. Um, no, I'm not. Not after I did some research because with a trading card game, I want to play it. I want to use the cards, and so the rules. Hi, bread. There's bread. Hi, bread. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Mwah. Thank you for this switch redeem. How are you, sweetheart? Thank you for the YouTube comment the other day. You want to collect them? That's fair. They're made for collecting. They're obviously made for collecting with a game like a vague like the game was definitely an afterthought for sure. Yes, you commented on the roleplay video from last week. You did. You did this last time too, where you pretended it wasn't you. Um, but my biggest problem with the rules is that it has an anti-system, as in like marbles, like the game marbles. The winner gets your marbles. They get your they get your cards. It's like the Duel's Kingdom arc of Yu-Gi-Oh! The winner gets your rarest card. So if you lose a round, you put the cards you played into a prize stack or something, and if you lose the round or whatever, if you lose, the winner takes your cards out of the prize pool. So running tournaments with this game is going to be a nightmare because like there's already like $300 $400 cards, right? The promo card with Shylily and Filian on it from the VTuber Awards. That card's like $400, and you're telling me if I play with it, it's going to be taken from me? No, thank you. Um, that's why I never liked playing marbles either. Like, I don't want people to take my marbles. I'm just gonna look at them then. So the game is definitely an afterthought, and it is um just kind of glorified war with VTubers. There's some strategy involved, of course. Um, but it's like those card games where you just compare numbers and the bigger number wins. Uh, it's like hold on, hold on, Brett. I see the redeem. I'll do them. Give me a second. Not if your hands are cold. No, thank you, Brett. No, thank you. If you lose your cards, right? I believe Magic the Gathering seemingly had an anti-rule. I could be wrong on that. I could be wrong on that. I probably am, or remembering it incorrect. But it's like these. It's like these. These are weird and wild creatures trading cards. I got these on eBay. Um, it's a little. These are simpler than Top Trumps. Top Trumps. They have a bunch of different decks. It's like Uno. Thank you, Brett. Thank you. This is very sweet of you. Top Trumps is you get everybody. You split the deck between the amount of players you have, and you play a card, and it has one of five stats. Say, I'm going to use this stat, and then everyone compares that stat of the cards they played, and the player with the card with the highest stat gets all those cards, and they add them to their discard pile. And the person to like run out of cards first or whatever loses. But that's basically what these are. Let me find a not creepy one. Uh, some of these are terrifying. That's terrifying. Here's all of these are terrifying or creepy. Um, where's 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 a fluffy kitten card? I don't have a fluffy kitten card. Oh, here we go. Here's a kangaroo. Here's a kangaroo. I don't know if you, that's super dark, but it has 3 attack and 5 defense, and it gets +1 defense against creatures, nightmares of nature creatures, and that's essentially what Top Trumps is, and by proxy, what the V card game, how the V card game works. You play cards, you play mascot cards and spell cards to boost your VTuber cards number, and then you take your turn, and then your opponent takes a turn, and at after two turns, after you both go, you compare numbers or whatever, and you win a round by I don't remember, but whoever has the highest number wins that round and gets that player's prize cards. Anyway, maybe I could show you guys those cards in a different stream. Um, Brett, you're being naughty again. You're being thirsty again, Brett. So the V card game, the V card cards are primarily a collector's item. The game was definitely an afterthought. But the other problem, like I understand that Gamer Subs is a merch company and not a, they're not experienced in the trading card industry, but they do not have. I think the biggest sin, or whatever you want to call it, is that they don't have uh, starter decks. They don't have starter decks. Like there's no Shy Lily blowhole starter deck, and there's no Nanners and Lord Aethelstan starter deck, that kind of thing. There's no starter decks. If you want to play the game, you can. If you want to just try the game out, there's no options unless you want to spend $80 on a booster box. Which again, with that amount of packs and cards, that's a fair price for a booster box. It is. But if you just want to try the game, uh, you can't. You can't. Um, and seemingly, I don't know if there's local game store support. Like, I don't know. So I don't see this lasting too long. I mean, it could just because it's VTubers and people just buy every set. I don't know. That's fine. Just like baseball cards are still around, and there's no game attached to those guys. I think it would have honestly just been better to just say, "Hey, these are just art cards. But swap them around, have fun with your friends. You can make up a game if you want." But these are just art cards, and I think that would have been better. Um, but it is what it is. The cards do look nice. Like I do like the Taughtless cards. Art's pretty nice, and I like Lord Aethelstan. There and Nanners. They're some of my favorites. But you know, apparently Hololive is doing their own TCG now, or something. I heard through the grapevines. I don't know anything concrete for that reason. Yeah, I imagine that's the majority of the people, majority of people that bought them aren't even interested in the game, and that's fine because the game's not good. The game is definitely an afterthought. If you want a game like V Card, where you just do simple math, compare numbers, but with like popular characters and all that, just look into Top Trumps. They have all sorts of decks. You can get Top Gear cards and Sonic cards and I don't maybe Pokemon. I don't know. Probably not. But yeah, because there's strategy involved. You say I'm playing Dr. Eggman and I'm picking Speed Stat, and then and then your opponent's like, oh, or your opponent plays Eggman. It's like I'm using Speed Stat, and then you're like, oh, if I could play Sonic and we win Speed Stat, or play like a garbage card, uh, like sending out a level 5 HM Slave and a Pokemon Nuzlocke for a safe swap in. You play your worst card, and then uh, your opponent gets a terrible card for, but they spent their Dr. Eggman for his good speed, and then they get your uh Chow card. I don't know. So the strategy involved with that. And top trumps decks are like $10. So if you want a game like V card, there you go. Just look into top trumps. Anyway, that's that's pretty much my rant done. But the cards do look nice. They do. And they're going to be worth a lot of money. So, if someone makes or decides to run a tournament, every match is either going to be someone playing the worst cards ever, like no one's going to be playing the good cards because they could lose them. You could lose your $500 Nanners full art um, in a tournament, and that sounds awful. Or you play your terrible cards. There's also no upper deck limit. There's a minimum of 50. There's a minimum of 50 cards in a deck. So uh, all these rules and the rules on their website are just making rookie mistakes. Like they haven't even, like whoever wrote them knows like very little about card games because they're, there's, everybody knows that story of the guys that took the 2000 card Yu-Gi-Oh deck to a tournament and had to get his two friends to help him shuffle it. Um, so, you know, they didn't learn from that. So he could just put a bajillion cards in the deck and never deck out ever. Um, and like if the tournament is for like prize money, oh boy, you get, if you win the tournament, you get all these cool cards if people played the best cards. Because there's either two situations that are going to happen if there's a tournament because of the anti rule. Either everyone's going to play the worst cards ever, only the worst cards, or everyone plays the top meta all the time, every time, and you get your butt kicked and you lose all your cards anyway. There's also no rule in which it says you can't have a deck with no VTuber cards in it. Um, and so you could build a deck with just the mascot characters, which aren't with which are basically just fancy spell cards and spell cards. You would lose every time because if you start your hand in your starter hand, if you don't have, or if you start a round and you don't have a VTuber in your hand, you lose. And if you end your turn, and then it's similar with if you have no spells or mascot cards in your hand at like the end or beginning of a round, you lose that round automatically. So the game just, it was not very well thought out. Obviously an afterthought. But even for just like trading cards, it's not a great look to just have booster boxes. Like we've gone through this before with all these Kickstarter trading card games from like 2021, 2022. MetaZoo, Dreambook, all these other games. Because it just kind of reeks. It's a harsh word, but it, like if this was anything else, like if it wasn't a VTuber game and just a trading card game, it would reek of a pump and dump. It smells so bad of a pump and dump scheme. It's 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 mostly kind of sad. Like there's so much. Like if they wanted to make a game, they could have done so much better. They could have done so many cool things with the premise of a VTuber card game. Um, Apparently there's some other VTuber card games out there. Um, but yeah, it's just kind of sad. But they're fine collectibles. They look gorgeous. A lot of them look very nice. Um, but yeah, if yeah. Also, just having a $40 playmat also doesn't look great. Um, I got like three playmats from Miniature Market years ago for like $3 each. Um, Mostly because they were clearing out a warehouse. They were moving warehouses, if I remember correctly, and they were having like a blowout sale. So I got a bunch of miniatures for like pennies on the dollar, really, um, from all these obscure miniature games I've never heard of. I got this cool werewolf guy with like mechanical steampunk bat wings and tubes coming out of his shoulders like Bane, and I got him for like $3, and without the sale, they were asking for like $30-$40 for him, and he's not even that great of quality. But I got him for like $3. I never painted him. It'd be fun to do painting streams too, one day. But yeah, so if you play the game, just play without the anti rule. If you're just playing with some pals, I doubt there will ever be tournaments with this game. Uh, if there are, I would be curious to see how it turns out. But it sounds like a nightmare, like a legit nightmare. Honestly, they'd have to like clarify tons of rules. They'd need to institute a deck size limit. There's a deck size minimum of 50. We'll see. I mean, it just came out, what, 3 days ago? So I don't know. But I was very curious about it, and I looked it up, did some research, found out that it's not really a game, or it's not a good one. But they're fine collectibles. They're fine collectibles for sure. For sure. And again, $80 for that booster box for the amount you're getting in that booster box. That's a $80 is a fair price for that. It is. But honestly, I could get maybe two Digimon booster boxes of specific sets that aren't very good. Honestly. But I could get like two booster boxes of Digimon for $80. I could get like three or four MetaZoo booster boxes for $80 if it's like UFO. So, like, if you just want to open packs, it's 80 in USD. Yes, yes, I checked because I was curious. It's $80. $80. Did you get it? Did you get yours on like eBay or something, Shane? No, on the site. Okay. All right. You're you're Canadian or something. Hurt your wallet, yeah. I bet. I bet. I've heard that Gamer Subs just kind of marks their stuff is ridiculously marked up in price anyway. But to get $80 for booster box like that, it's very fair. That's super fair, reasonable price. It's like $3 per pack. That way, and you can't buy individual booster packs. Like again, it's just kind of a really bad launch for a TCG. Maybe Canadians. I don't know. I don't know. I was just like, oh right, right. Hi, Crid. I do have hands. Oh, I'm sorry, Bread. Did I do the thigh pants? Are you still here, Bread? Are you here? I don't know if I did those. Not very long anyway. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. Here you go, Bread. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Hope that makes it up to you. But hi, Thorin. We're doing all right. But good to see you, Crit. Hope we're doing all right. We got one set because it's 152 Canadian. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. All right, there you go, Bread. Okay. Oop, sorry. Sorry. Bumped my desk. Well, Brett, Cheng, let us know if you pull anything good. Was it for like pre-orders or are they shipping them? I'm still confused on that part. Like, are they shipping the product? It was pre-order? Oh, okay. Oh. I've I've heard people been burned by TCG pre-orders, but that's specifically Metazoo pre-orders, but that's just how Metazoo operated. Again, um, I'm sure the cards are the guard court. The cards are gorgeous, right? They're beautiful. Um, but if it was anyone else, like if Shy Lily wasn't involved, or if it was just any run of the mill fantasy trading card game or whatever, it just reeks of a pump and dump scheme. Honestly, like the fact that there's no starter decks gets me uh like gets me the most. Like if you want people to try your game or whatever, which they don't, but if they did, you'd want starter decks. You'd want starter decks. And because otherwise, how is a local game store, if a local game store is even going to carry it? I don't even know if they have plans to distribute it that way. um, like if someone comes in, hey, I'm curious about this game. Do you have like a little like demo deck or something for me to try, or maybe something like that? Or you know, no, sorry, the only way to get into this game is $80 entry fee. Like, come on, man. Come on. There was a first edition which was shipping out now, then a pre-order which will take 12 to 16. Oh my goodness. and like I don't like the first second edition thing. Like Yu-Gi-Oh does first editions, but every printing in Yu-Gi-Oh now is first edition. Like it's just there as a formality now. Um, I just don't like it. It's annoying. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, we're almost done here with this arm. The first editions are not selling it. Yeah, scalpers are no fun. What's the character, the door character's name? Swiper? Scalper, no scalping. Scalper, no scalping. Scalper, no scalping. Oh man! And then he jumps into a bush. That's what you gotta do. But it's just the trading how the trading card game world works these days. It's just how it works. Yeah, set that has signed cards from the VTubers. I think 42 signed cards. You get a whole set in your box, or there's a chance to get a signed card in your box. Like is it a box topper, like little promo pack in your box, and you have like 1 in 42 chance, or what? Like, or you just buy a set of 42 cards that have been signed. But yeah, it's just I feel like I just repeating myself, but it really, if it was anyone else, like if it was just a generic new trading card game, it would everybody would be like, don't buy this. It's awful, terrible. It's a pump and dump. You're going to lose money. You're going to get screwed. The game's not even good. Don't buy this. Like Metazoo or Dreambook. They were just pump and dumps. Maybe not initially intended to be pump and dumps. Maybe that was not the intention by the creators, but they became pump and dumps. Pump and dump is in, you raise the prices, everybody sells them for a lot of money, and then the market just crashes. And then everybody else is left holding the bag. This is how it works. For first edition, you 100% get a set of random VTuber sign cards. Oh, you don't even get to like. So, are they like a bonus sheet like in Magic the Gathering, where there's a chance you can get one, but you're guaranteed at least one signed card? Is that what you're saying? All right. So I think, yeah, we want to stop there. And then, so we leave a hole so we can glue the stick in the arm rod. I do have some metal like clip arm rods. Uh, so I don't have to glue a stick in. That's that done, and then we add in. There's not really enough of this left. So VTuber is 100%. You think you get 42 signed card? Okay, so you're guaranteed 42 signed cards, but you might not get a whole set, like a complete set of all 42. Okay. Sorry, I'm adjusting my stocking. Gotcha. Well, just how trading cards work, I guess. The new thing is like serialized cards and stuff, and maybe take these pins out. Where do I want to pinch? Just right here? Or like down here? Let's see, where's the... Where's the rod? That's why you only got one box. Gotcha. So we want to pinch it like right here, just have some wiggle room. Right there. Yeah, right there. Okay. Cut a little bit of string. Like, just that's enough. But I hope you pull some cool stuff out of your box, Ching. I hope you pull some cool stuff. What VTubers are you looking for? What VTubers are you looking for? All right, just trying to make sure. Got in there, all right. Excuse me. But like, if someone's like, "Hey, you want to play V card?" I'd be like, "Heck yeah, let me try this." Um, oh, maybe one day they'll release some starter decks or something. Lily and Cinder. They can't spell their names. That's okay. Like having a Lord Aethelstan and a Nanners card would be fun, but I don't know. If I'd want one, I'd have to spend $80 right now if I really wanted one. Come on, come on. There we go. Okay. Okay. Well, I hope you get a Lily in the Cinder card. So the game is basically just war, right? But there's only three numbers on your VTuber card, or three possible numbers. There's number 8 cards, number 9 cards, and number 10 cards. Number 8 cards are worse than number 9 cards, but number 10 cards are the same as number 9's. The art is just like a full art. That's like the only difference. So the only cards you're going to want to be playing are number 10s, because if you're playing number 8s, you're going to lose because your opponent's going to be playing number 10s. And there's no reason to play 9s because they're the same as 10s. Like, they have the same effects as number 10s, but just a lower number. Hi, Haku. Hi, Stuart. How are you? Someone came to talk to you. That's okay. That's okay. Um, so the game is the game's basically just war or top trumps, right? Um, and top trumps I'm pretty sure has been around for years. Hopefully this is enough space for a dowel rod. Better be. I would be upset. Come on. It'll be easier to get in there when it's turned inside out, but should be. Yeah. There we go. Okay. There's no space. There's no space. There's our puppet arm. Done. Oh, it'd be more like, yeah. So, no, it'd be like this because it's inside out right now. Hello! All right. And then to turn this right side out. But hi Haku. Hope you're doing all right, sweetheart. Good to see you. Sorry, wasn't ignoring you on purpose. Hope you're doing all right, Haku. You do this. Cute hands. You're doing great. Happy. Glad to hear it, Haku. Oh, he doesn't have a name yet. We'll give him a name when he's done. But there we go. His arm is now right side out. Hi, CJ. I'm good. Hi, Ezio. Good to see you. Hope you've been well. Um, I spent like the first like 30 minutes of the 36 minutes of the stream trying to get my glue gun to be unclogged to glue the puppet's mouth plate in. Um, and didn't really uh work out. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it off stream. So we started work on the arms, and this is the left arm done. That's the left arm done. That's okay, Azio. That's all right. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Okay. That's the left arm done. Now do the right arm. Got a new puppy to start training? Nice. I hope that's going all right for you. I don't think so. No, the puppet doesn't have a name yet. I usually do that when I'm done. I have a Twitter. But it's alright, Azio. It's okay. I believe you. The puppy's cute. But what kind of puppy is it? I'm not smart enough to run a Discord server. I'm not smart enough. I don't know if I have enough people to moderate it. It's a Morkie or a Maltese York. Oh, that's the shorthand for it. Okay, his name's Tato. Nice, that's cute. I don't need to. I don't want to ask you to do that though, Chain. That's a lot. Maltese Yorkie. Oh, it's cute. I think the image is AI. That looks like an AI dog. But that's cute. Oh, I spelled it wrong. He's so small. So cute. But how are you, Haku? It's good to see you, sweetheart. All you want lately is just to squish thighs. It's okay. Bread wants that too. You're not alone. You're not alone. Haku, I did post a new ASMR roleplay last Wednesday. If you want to give that a listen, because I know you liked the other one. Yeah, I might have turned that one inside out too soon. I might have, but it's all right. It's okay. And he's vocal? Nice. Or I don't know if that's a good thing, but it's cute. And he bites you. I can't have cats or dogs because my mom's allergic, and there's probably a decent chance I am too. So at most we can have hamsters. I don't know if my mom's allergic to ferrets or chinchillas or anything though. A rabbit would be cute, but I don't know if you can play with a rabbit like you can a puppy. Okay, we want a Discord server. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Oh, you're fine. You're fine, Ezio. You're fine. They bring it up every once in a while. It's not you. It's not you. You can't have any pets with fur. I'm sorry to hear that, Chang. None. I guess the closest thing would be a bird, huh? Right? I mean, that's where fur came from. Proto feathers, proto fluff came from similar places. For it to be a scaly. Your brain is brain rotted for thy Wahaku. I guess the only place is the Twitter. Or I could just watch the VOD. I guess. I do have the Thydrum redeem still. You can redeem that. Let's put that through. It's close. It's close. No, you want a fluffy pet? Birds are fluffy. If you like. So, I don't know how it works. Are birds like a scaly thing in the way that, like, I don't know how it works. I'm sorry. This is a question. Like, what are birds? If you like birds, are you different? Because, like, a scaly is, like, not a furry, but they like scaly things, right? What about if you like bird things? You have 4,000 points. Oh, you've been here for. You haven't been here for a while, but you've got quite a bit. That's like four Thydrum redeems the AV in some category. I'm pretty sure, right? But like, if you're born you're born to be a scaly or born to be a furry, are birds like? Do birds have their own E? I don't know what if I don't know if that makes any sense. Maybe that's a stupid question. Or is it are you a birdie? I don't know. I don't know. Because obviously dinosaurs are scalies. Like non-avian dinosaurs are scalies. I'm probably. But like, so it would be avian dinosaurs. Are they still this? I don't know. Are we entering the furry twilight zone? Oh no! Oh no! Hope it didn't get all for your keyboard. That would have been bad. I don't know if you're on your phone, but that would have been bad. I didn't intend for that to be a joke. Like, I was, well, part of me was like joking, and another part of me was like Serious. Oh, I've seen some art on some websites of anthropomorphic birds, and they're nice. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, we went from talk about card games to this. It's fine. It's fine. Multiple subcategories. Okay. I don't know because I don't know. I've never like I think somebody, I don't remember who, asked if was a furry. I mean, I I'm a teddy bear on the internet, so I don't know. Like I don't think of myself as a furry, but if someone was like, "Oh, you're a furry," I wouldn't be like, "No, I'm not." I'd be like, "Oh, okay, guess that makes sense." But like, I don't know. I don't know. It might have been Gravelord. I asked. You want a fluffy cat, but bird would be nice too. I'm sure you'll get sick too. But you can take tests, right? You don't have to buy a bird and find out. I don't know. I've never been tested for allergens. I don't think. Yeah, yeah, pretty much a zero. But like, I don't think of myself as one. But if someone's like, "Oh, you are one," I'd be like, "Okay, sure." I don't think I can refute you, or don't have a good reason to anyway. You have a valid argument, right? You have. I believe the only thing you can have is fish or reptiles. Fish are cool. I like fish. Is Geico so Geico lizard or Nemo? Seems like it. Seems like it. But it's good to see you, Zio. Good to see you. Am I saying that right? Izio? Izio? You have pet fish, and you would want a pet snake. Well, you could just go outside and grab a snake, can't you? Let's go outside and grab a garter snake. I don't know if that's legal though. But I mean, who's gonna stop you? I haven't seen a garter snake in a while. I mean, it's winter. They're all probably sleeping or whatever. A pet corn snake? I've only ever like in my area, I've only ever seen garter snakes like outside. Um, but you know, and they're not venomous or anything, and they don't really bite you either. I've been bitten by one when I was like 3. My dad was teaching me how to hold a snake, and I was dumb and I just held it by the tip of its tail or something. I wasn't very gentle with this snake and it bit my thumb. Um, but we were that same snake. We my the family that lives behind my grandparents. He was doing something with on his fence, doing work on his fence or something, and he was like, "Hey, look at this!" He holds up this big fat garter snake, and the tip of its tail's missing. Um, and it was fat. It had just eaten something, and we're like, "Whoa, is that the same snake?" I don't know how long garter snakes live. Last time I saw one, I was mowing the front yard, and it was a baby. I'm glad I caught it. Um, it fled into the parking strip and then later into the gutter. And I picked it up and I put it in the bush in front of the house. That was the last time I saw one. We used to see them all the time, back when the backyard was messy, when there was just a bunch of plywood on the floor on the ground in the corner of the yard because the snakes like to live in that. Lots of snake hidey holes. Um, but I like garter snakes. They're cute. Ezio from Assassin's Creed for makes it easier. Ezio. Oh, right. Okay, I remember. I'm pretty sure I've asked you before. He gave the same answer. I'm sorry. Ezio. Okay. I've never played an Assassin's Creed game. Don't worry, Teddy. Thank you. Thank you. Has Haku gone comatose from thigh exposure? From exposure to thighs? All the snakes would die living in -30. Hmm. Well, reptiles have a way to survive the winter, Chang. They're probably alright, but I don't know what snakes live up there. I know garter snakes have a kind of wide range, um, but there's a bunch of different kinds of garter snakes too. Has it built up the dexterity stat? I guess. Yeah. Or would it be there's no stamina in D&D, right? It'd be constitution. It'd be constitution. Hi, Kami. I've done hand cams before. You could say it's a thigh reveal too. I do have the thigh drum redeem. I do. It's only been redeemed once this stream. Let's make it. We're making a puppet. I'm working on his right arm. There we go. Please go follow Kami. Kami is super sweet. Kami has a very calming voice. You have a very calming voice. Please give Kami lots of love, please. Give Kami a follow. Kami, please. Excuse me, magic. Kami plays magic on Fridays. Yeah, we're working on this puppet. I tried to glue in the mouth plate earlier. It's been like the first 30 Saturdays. Okay. It's been like the first 35 minutes of the stream trying to glue the mouth plate in. Ended up having to rip it out because rip it off carefully because I glued it in crooked. It was like this, like instead of straight like this. So I need to do that off stream on a table and on my desk. um, but we're working on the arms today, and we might finish everything on the arms, maybe. Oh, Ezio did it. All right. Okay, let me just fix my shorts here. Okay. You guys, can you see? Can you see? I can't tell. My webcam's right here. That's very bright. My webcam's in the way, so I can't really even see myself. But here, there you go. There you go. I don't think you can hear it because I have noise suppression on. But please go give Kami some love. Kami's a lovely streamer. Kami has a very calming voice. A very good voice. You can hear it? Alright. I think it's only when I talk, though. But I'm also trying not to get banned here. Yeah, there's fluff all over my stockings. All over my stockings. Even when I don't talk, you can hear it? Oh. Okay. Nice. There you go. You get a free squish. There you go. There you go. What is it? Emote? What is that emote? Oh, it's a globally. I've never seen that before. I've never seen it before. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Thank you for the redeem, Ezio. Thank you. There's a lot of foxes that follow me. Hold on. We have Ninetail and Kami and Ezio and Toby. Why is that? I wonder. I mean, foxes are a popular animal. I think Haku's still here. I think he's just lurking. Maybe. I know it's late for everybody. I stream at like 7:30 p.m. my time. But then everybody else is like, it's like 3 in the morning for me, or it's 6 a.m. Hello. I'm like, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Time zones. I mean, you could let's see. Oh no, he's not here anymore. He's not here. I know you do, Chang. I know you do. But in Tato and Mooney and Bread, it's like 6 a.m. for Bread. Oh, so I think Bread's asleep. Those are cute emotes, Ching. Well, I hope you're doing all right, Kami. Thank you for stopping by. Always a pleasure to see you. Chicken fried by Zach. I don't know what that is. I don't really know much of anything about Fate. I watched the only Fate anime I've watched is one where they just cook food. And I didn't even know it was a Fate anime going in. I was like, oh, I like food animes. I like Restaurant from Another World and Restaurant from Another World. What's this? I like it's food. Okay, I like slice of life stuff. And I was watching it. It's like, why do these people look kind of familiar? And then I've come to find out it's a oh, there's like this etchy anime where it's all about them going to like the combini like super late at night when the bentos go on like super sale and it's like a club and they like fight. There's like gangs that control territory and like this grocery store is our territory. You can't be here. The bentos, the clearance bentos are ours. And it's like there's a main character and then there's a girl with like a ponytail and big pillows and she's like tsundere or angry all the time. I don't remember. I never finished it. But yeah, this is the only Fate thing I've watched is the one where they cook, and then I remember there's an episode where they play volleyball on the beach, and they're all like talking to each other like they know each other, and like this show just started, but okay. And then like a month later, I was like, oh, it's a Fate show. That's Fate. And I still don't know anything about Fate, except that there's waifus and a gotcha game, or multiple gotcha games, and Astolfo. I know about Astolfo. I know about Astolfo. Hey, Mac. How are you? Good to see you. Your EP. Well, I hope you get some good sleeps. Thank you for the spot redeem. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do have the thigh drum emote or routine too, Mac. There is that. It might be on cooldown still though. Your phone's gonna die. Oh no. Food Wars? I haven't watched Food Wars. Should I watch that next? Should I watch that next? Is this still on Crunchyroll? Because I really like Restaurant from Another World. I hope that gets another season, but it's gotten 2, and I feel like if it got a third, it would have happened by now. Maybe. Maybe there's just not enough manga material. Maybe I'll look into getting the manga then. But good to see you, Muck. I hope you get some good sleeps. Let's talk about furries. We've talked about card games, furries, and food. It's actually really good, and it sucks that it's so horny at the same time. If you say you like Food Wars, you're accused of liking it because you're a pervert. No, I wouldn't say such a thing, Kami. I already know that about you. I'm kidding. Don't hit me, please. Please. I'll die. That's not the only reason I like it. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. No, I understand. I understand. Oh, sorry. Ad break. I completely spaced that. I'm sorry. This one didn't have enough string to make it the whole way. Might make it a little further now. A little further here. And it's already been 2 hours. Alright. I thought I'd finish this faster, but it's okay. I actually did these faster than I expected to. Okay, I need to. More. Okay. Watching sewing happen? I'm not very good at it. I'm not very good at it, Kami. But I'm proud of this seam. I'm a little proud of this seam because I kept it fairly even. Depth-wise, this one got a little hairy there at the end, but it's okay. Thread. I do not need this thread to be super long. Excuse me. That should be plenty if we take. This is what it looks like when it's done. That is stupid bright. That is very bright. This is what the arm will look like when it's done. This is the left arm. We don't want to go all the way down the arm though. We want to leave a hole to at least wide enough to fit this dowel through. To give the puppet arm rods. Right? Oh, you can't see that. So I think I turned this one right side out too fast. Too fast. But we want the hole to be right here. Okay. So right here, let me turn the light back on. I have a bit of sewing experience. My grandma sews on my dad's side, and my grandma on my mom's side sewed too. Um, but I didn't see her sewing as much. Um, my grandma on my dad's side sews, and she kind of taught me a bit when I was younger. I didn't really understand though when I was younger, and uh, I took classes in junior high and high school. So in my junior high in my school district, we have a mandatory sewing, cooking, and woodshop class. It was mandatory. It was CE skills or something, creative engineering. I don't remember. Um, but so it was a different one each term. One was one term of the school year you had a cooking class. The next term you had the sewing class. Next term you had the computer class where you learned like Word and Excel and stuff. And then another term you had wood shop. I was not very good at wood shop. I was also scared of the machines. Nowadays I probably still would be, but I would actually know what to do with them. Uh, Sewing is more my speed. The puppets are just for fun. I'm making this one because I did a donathon for the 3DO last June, and we raised, you can't see my cursor, but we raised a total of 80 $43, and I have these incentives right here. I need to come up with some more of them. So we hit 80. I did the pre-recorded thigh sounds. I believe I did those. I'm pretty sure I could do some more. Where we hit a total of 80. The next goal, I'll eat some spicy ramen on stream. If I hit 125, I will try coffee for the first time in my life. I have MRE coffee. Coffee from the freeze-dried coffee from the MREs we've eaten on stream, and a pack of Coffee Mate. And I'll drink it if we hit that goal. The puppet. I was supposed to make this puppet like a year ago, and we're just getting to it now. But the puppet's just for fun. I wanted to make puppets, um, because I mean I've always liked Sesame Street and the Muppets. I always have. And then I found Ragmop and Goose. Those are so sweet. Thank you, thank you, coming. Thank you. I appreciate that. But Ragmop and Goose are a couple that run a puppet adoption agency. They make puppets for a living, and they post content online, and their puppets are freaking adorable. What the? What? What? Alright. Hello, Raiders. Oh my goodness. Grim Glassman, thank you for the raid. Thank you, thank you. We come to eat your glass. Uh, uh, I don't have any. But hey, Grim. Oh my goodness, Grim Glassman. Fished of Justice. That's a good name. I like that name. And Prime VT, thank you for coming with the raid. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Raiders. My IRL safe does not have a blush toggle like my VTuber model. But hello, hello. We're working on a puppet arm. We probably won't be live too much longer. I need to get up early tomorrow. I mean, my phone has glass in it. I have this salt lick lamp. Not salt lick. I have a salt crystal lamp right here. I don't know. Oh, I have a candle up there on a shelf in a glass cup. You can have that. But thank you for the red Grim. Thank you. I appreciate that lots. Let me get you a shout out here. Pay no attention to my grody keyboard. But how was stream? What were you up to? Do you blow glass? But that's, oh my goodness, I can't talk. It's a $20 keyboard from Amazon. It's a Redragon Red Dragon Rutro Raggy. I've said that joke every time I've talked about this keyboard. Um, it glows. I needed a keyboard. When I bought my PC, I also bought a keyboard from the same guys, and it was a miniature one with no numpad, and having no numpad is like the worst thing in my life. That's like on par with wet socks. I hate it. So I bought this one on Amazon for like $20. Um, you do stained glass art? That's cool. That's cool. I've never. The closest thing I've done to that is painting the little plastic things that you suction cup to your window. That's the closest I've got to that. Thank you for the raid. Thank you. Let me give you a follow here. Let me give you a follow. Oh, that's the wrong. Okay, there we go. There we go. Please go give Grib some love, please. Please go give them some love, please. And Raiders, thank you for coming with the raid. Thank you. Um, sorry, I'm flustered. I need to do my spiel. Um, if you don't know me, I am Ketchup the Bear. I am usually a VTuber. I'm a VTuber, but we do hand cams occasionally. Um, uh, and every Monday, for now, we're working on a puppet. I have him sitting over here. We finished the other arm. I tried to glue in the mouth plates earlier today, but my glue was giving me issues, and I glued it in crooked, so I had to carefully rip it out. But here he is. He's using this tie-dye fur. Like, this stuff is heckin' soft, and it gets everywhere. It is all over my gloves. It's all over my lap. This stuff sheds probably worse than a pet. It's the worst, but it's very fluffy. It's like just as soft, if not softer than rabbit fur. It is very nice. But I'm Ketchup the Bear. I do ASMR streams every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, and the rest of the week we play games. We play Digimon games. We're playing Digimon on Digimon Cyber Sleuth on Tuesdays. On and Mondays we do this. Thursdays we play Monster Hunter Stories, and every Saturday we play an old Sega game from the Sega Genesis Classics collection. We're playing our way through all 55 of them. Majority of them I've never played before. Last weekend was Crackdown, and this Saturday is Decap Attack. You play as like a mummy and you throw your head at enemies. I think more of a writer. My brother likes to write. But thank you for the raid, Grim. Thank you. Please take care of yourself. Please don't worry about sticking around. Raid and run. Get yourself some food. Get yourself some water. I'll try to catch one of your streams. Glass art sounds really interesting. I want to check that out. And Raiders, thank you for supporting Grim, and thank you for coming with the raid. If you enjoy the content, please consider giving us a follow. We have at least 2 more weeks of this, 2 more weeks of Handcam Mondays. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, art tax. Oh my goodness. Taxes. But yeah, thank you for coming with the raid. If you enjoy the content, please consider giving us a follow. It would mean a lot. We're halfway to 800, which is nuts. Is too fast. Too fast. We hit 700 like 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago. Thank you for the follow, Grim. Thank you, thank you. Mwah. Thank you for the raid. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Hi, Hot Glue. Hi, sir. How are you? Oh my goodness. I'm glad you're not here for when I tried to use my hot glue gun earlier. That was awful. Awful. But I'm usually a VTuber. I am a teddy bear VTuber. My model's a teddy bear. And in real life, I am a thick-thighed femboy. um, but thank you for the raid, Grim. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And thank you for coming with the raid, Brain. Thank you. Yeah, I left my gun on my hot glue gun. My hot glue gun. I left it plugged in on accident a while ago, and I think that it got clogged up. So the glue was extruding through the back of the gun in the hot glue gun instead of the nozzle. So I had to clean it out, and then yeah. Then I glued the mouth plate onto the puppet crooked because it was draped over this way on my desk because I couldn't. My monitor is right here, so I can't lay it flat in front of me, and so I'm just gonna have to glue the mouth plate in off stream. I'm gonna have to do that off stream on the table in another room. There. Hi, Glue. Hope you're doing okay. Good to see you. We're just doing some work on this puppet arm. And Grim, thank you for trusting me with your community. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Okay. Hopefully that's should be hopefully sturdy enough. All your fingertips from using hot glue and cosplays. I didn't burn myself. I almost did. I almost did. Quite some time though. It's fun. I like sewing. I like doing things with my hands. I like it. It's a I find it meditative, if that makes any sense. It's like it's like doing yard work. You just turn your brain off. It's like or like, shower thoughts. I have lawn mowing thoughts and sewing thoughts. Um, it would be fun to. I also need to paint more miniatures. I have a lot of miniatures in my backlog that I need to get to eventually, one day, someday, maybe. um, and I have some oven baked clay that I got for my birthday like 3 years ago. We've done one sculpting stream where I made Pokemon from memory, and I made Hitmonlee and Shinx, and I never oven baked them. They're just sitting on my dresser falling apart, but it's okay. It's okay. But you've made puppets, that's so cool. But yeah, Kami, sorry. To finish answering your question, or whatever it was, I was talking about my puppet origin story, I guess. I found the algorithm fed me a Ragmop and Goose video on like TikTok or YouTube Shorts or something, And Ragmop and Goose, they run a puppet adoption agency. They make puppets for puppets and other things for a living, and they do content on online, and they're great. I love their stuff, and their puppets are very simple. They just use yarn for arms. They like big poofy yarn for arms, which is much easier and smarter than what I do, than just sewing arms like this. Especially if you're mass producing them, it's much smarter. um, but so like, oh, and they have videos of them making puppets and things. And I was like, that doesn't look too hard. I could do that. Um, and the stitch I'm using is called the whip stitch. I believe it's called the whip stitch. You go in the same side every time, and you don't tie a knot in your thread or anything. You just go to start your stitch. You just go in the same hole 5 or 6, like 4 or 5 times, unless you lose count like I do usually. And that's plenty sturdy enough. And you just go on the same side. It's and Ragwab and Goose use the stitch, and they learned it from, I think, I don't know if they learned it from him, but there's also the Puppet Nerd who does puppet content on YouTube. He has a bunch of tutorials on how to make puppets. He's published a book, and he has a website with free patterns. I tried to find the pattern for the puppets that Ragmop and Goose make, because they use a pattern from the Puppet Nerd, but I could not find it. So I tried to, uh, me and my mom tried to deconstruct it and build it from a video that the puppet nerd made, where he made a puppet for his daughter, who was like 3. So he showed, here's how you make a pattern in a puppet for a little kid, and we were like, okay, so here's this, and we need to size it up to my arm, and that took way too long. And then they found out that he has a video of him explaining how he made the pattern, and then it was so much easier. And that's also how I found out the Puppet Nerd made Arlo. If you watch video game commentary videos, especially about Nintendo, you'd probably know about Arlo, the blue puppet monster, the blue monster puppet. The Puppet Nerd made Arlo, and Arlo, the guy, the guy who is Arlo, won him in a giveaway, and that's how Arlo came to be. And I just thought that was neat. Is how you got a puppet making too? Nice. So, yeah. This is like the first puppet I've made in like a year. I've taken a long break. Um, and when I finish this, I'll show you. I have guacamole with me. Because I had a feeling people might want to see puppets, and so I have him with me just in case. I also brought him with me in case I needed help figuring out where to put the gap in the seam to fit an arm rod through should be, but I figured it out. So, yeah. Yeah, Adam Krutinger, I believe, is his name. The Puppet Nerd. He's really cool. I don't know if he still posts. I haven't watched his stuff in a while. Um, but his puppets are really nice. Last I heard, he was battling cancer. I don't know if he still is. I hope he's doing all right. But it's good to see you, Glue. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. We'll probably call. Yeah, it's been 2.5 hours. I cannot be live too long because I need to get up early tomorrow. I'll do one more. And yeah, so can't be live too long tonight. How we cut this. But before we end, I'll show you guys Guacamole. He's the second puppet I've made. I've made about 6. This will be the 7th one, I believe. If you want to see pictures of my puppets, I've posted most of them on Twitter. You'll just have to scroll during the media section on my profile for a good while. A good long while till you find it. Because it was a while ago since I've made them. But yeah, I've sewing has just been in my life for a long time. He's still in treatment, but it seems like other public creators use this channel to keep it going. Yeah. Hope he's doing alright. Oh, I forgot. This piece of thread wasn't very long. Oops. Let's put it here. Should be fine. Should be plenty of space. Yeah. Yeah, there's plenty of space. This is the 6th puppet I've made, I think. But I have posted pictures of them on my Twitter a while ago. If you do want to see them, you'll have to dig. Or you can watch the first puppet making stream VOD. That's up on YouTube, where I show all of them off. Do a bit of show and tell. Hi, Ursa. Hi, back. So, in my experience, we've had a few people be here to see puppets, and then a lot of people come here to see the thighs. I do have a thigh drum redeem. If you want to see them. Almost done with this. But hi, Ursa. We're good company in the magic of friendship. Thank you, Kami. You're a good friend, Kami. I don't have a nickname for you like Sweet Pea. Is there something you'd like me to call you? Because you call me Sweet Pea. Ouch. Because of bare thighs and friendship. Well, I appreciate that, Ursa. Instant redeem. Instant. Alright, this should be plenty. Okay, so now we... And squats? Alright. Call Ursa a cannibal. Do it at the bare thighs. I mean, what Ursa's been saying is very tame. Bread goes a little crazy sometimes. Just a little. You're on the carnivore diet. Well, bears are omnivores. They don't just eat meat. But I'm sure you know that. Well, aren't you like a constellation? So maybe you don't eat at all. Oh. Okay. All right, here you go. I'll do the squats first. I'll do the squats first. I don't think you can see much. But like, I don't know if it's just how my legs are, but like these make my ankles look so freaking skinny. Like, they look so skinny. Maybe they are just skinny. Anyway, I don't want to get banned for showing feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Oof. All right. I got that good puppet fur all over me. Okay. Here's your thigh drums. I don't have a blue sky. People keep talking about it. And I just keep forgetting about it. I might make one later. If I remember. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys can hear it if I'm not talking because of noise suppression, but one thing you know about her says that he loves supporting friends and thighs. Make it account before someone says his name. Alright. It's probably a good idea. Probably a good idea. I might do that. I don't know if I can also remember it tomorrow, but we'll see. But thank you guys. You're very sweet. You're very sweet. I shave them every Monday, so yeah. Can I cross my legs on this chair? Yeah. No, that doesn't even. This is the void. You guys can't even see anything. Ouch. Maybe sit like this, I guess. Anyway. Okay. Let's turn this inside out. Thank you for the redeem, Marissa. Here's some free squishes for you. There you go. Okay. Bark, 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 snarf, growl, howl. Okay. Thank you, Ursa. Thank you, Ursa, for the redeem. Of course, you're welcome. You're welcome. You can do the drum redeem when we're not doing hand cam. You just won't be able to see them. But yeah, I shave them every Monday, so part of the reason I'm doing these on Mondays and just the fact that we had an opening. Okay. To turn this inside out. But if you want to see more thighs, I have posted a few on my Twitter. I think there's even a video somewhere on Twitter. You just have to dig for it. Alright. That's both arms done. The left and the right. And so next week we will sew these sleeves together. So my plan is to make it look like he's wearing, he rolled his fur up like sleeves. Like this. I had the idea to do that, but this arm looks so skinny. Anyway, it looks like a Pukamuku. Okay. Anyway, that's what we're doing next week. We'll sew these up and then maybe attach the arms next week. I might need to do that off stream too. Um, seeing how using the hot glue gun today went. Okay. So we're done sewing. But before we go, I'll show you guys Guacamole because I have him here, and I'll show you guys what a finished puppet looks like. Guacamole is the second one I've made, so I've made a handful since then, and after him. Here we go. He's not super fancy. Can't. I forgot to take my headphones off. I can't go too far. Here's Guacamole. Here's Guacamole. He is just some black felt. He's the second one I made. So the first one I made, after I made him, his name's Dilbert. I don't have him with me, but after I made Dilbert, I changed the pattern a little. I altered the shape of the nose to a more rounded nose. Maybe I made him with that pattern too, actually, now I'm looking at him. This is Guacamole. Need to turn the... excuse me, sorry. You still can't see him. You still can't see him. This is Guacamole. His arms are a little different. He has more fingers. And then I made a different arm pattern. Okay, I can't sit like that. I can't sit like that, it hurts. Yeah, so I made a different hand pattern with just 3 big fingers, or 2 fingers and then a thumb. And because it's more visible with the fur materials that I have. But there's his hands. And his eyes, ping pong balls, I glued them on a little crooked, but it's fine. It's not very noticeable, really. But that's him. You can't really see. But you can do a little look. But this is Guacamole. If he has a voice, I do not remember it. And his mouth. So I got a lot of material from my grandma. And including this black fleece, and I had like one little swatch of fabric of this, just barely big enough for me to cut the mouth pattern, the circle of the mouth on. That my grandma used this stuff, this fleece, for a robe for my dad, and I thought it would be nice to, like, because it kind of looks like his mouth has depth, maybe. Good night, Ursa. Ursa, 5 squish for the road. Good night. Don't forget to brush your teeth. Don't forget to brush your teeth. Thank you for being here, Ursa. Hi, Caparian. Thank you for the water and the stretch. Thank you. And I just glue their arms on because I'm too lazy. You can't see that. But I just glue their arms on because I'm too lazy to sew them in. And it's easier. Yeah, this is... Hi, Tato. Hi, Tato. Anyway, there's Guacamole. That's Guacamole. Thank you for the water and the stretch companion. Thank you. How are you, Toto? How are you? We'll be calling a night here in a few minutes. We're gonna look for a raid. Thank you for the switch. Brilliant. Okay. Squats? Thank you for doing that before I sat down. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. But how are you comparing? How are you, Toto? Sorry, I'm just adjusting my stocking. Okay. Oh, they're not cat ears, they're bows. I I have ones I have ones that are black and purple stripes with little bats on them. And I have I have some with cat paws on the feet. But they're too small for me. They go up to like the base of my kneecap. The black on black full do yeah. The lighting in my room is not very good. I need a lamp in this corner. In this corner, I need to put a lamp there. Because I only have one light bulb on my ceiling, and I have the light from this, and I have a salt lamp, a salt rock lamp right here. That's where this orange is coming from. Anyway, you thought it was cat. They do look like cat ears. They do look like cat ears. And cat ears are cute. They are. I don't have any of those. Ouch. Bang my knee into my keyboard. Keyboard tray. Anyway, let's look for someone to raid. Let's see who's live. I know you guys just got here, but I can't be live. I can't stay up too late tonight. I have an appointment at like 11 a.m. So I need to wake up early. Alrighty. Let's see. Minari's live, but we just raided Minari. Fuyu is live. Fuyu is live. Where'd Fuyu go? Did I pass Fuyu? Fuyu. There's Fuyu. Okay, I'm gonna wait for this ad. Is that we have to sleep when it's nighttime, even though the night has the best hours in it? Oop. All right. Thank you, Ching. You have good sleeps too. Here's some nice squishes for the road. There you go. I haven't gotten in trouble for these VODs yet, so there you go. All right. But we finished the puppet arms so far. We need to sew their fur sleeves still. We'll do that next week, and I'm probably gonna have to glue the arms on off stream. I don't think I have enough desk space here to get everything right, but we'll see. There we go. We're gonna go raid Fuyu. Fuyu's playing Minecraft. She's got a new model. It looks like. Please give her some love if you're not following her already. She's great. I'm gonna go get a snack and finish an anime I've been watching and go to bed. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Even if you came here for the thighs only, I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you, thank you. But thank you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you, Grim, for the raid. Thank you, thank you. Please go follow Grim as well. Grim does glass art. I am too. I am too. I'm very curious. I messed up stitching on the body, so I sewed his part of his chin into the seam. So his, but he looks fine. We'll see. We'll see. I think it happened when I was cutting the fabric, months ago now. So I don't even really remember. But good night, guys. I love you all very much. Good night. Be nice to Fuyu. Get some food. Get some water. Good night. Stay warm. It's cold out there. Bye bye.